you're having a great day. It's time for another story time with Gwen. And we have more props today. I'm wearing a hat. Gwen is wearing a hat because we are going to read the story. Drum roll. Caps for sale. Well, Gwen was wearing a hat. Do you want to wear your hat, Gwen? No, are you sure? But it's so cute. Nope, Gwen's not going to wear her hat. That's fine. Do you want to play with your hat? No, Gwen doesn't want to play with her hat. All right, well, we'll leave it right there, and then if you want it, you can grab it, okay? We're going to read the story Caps for Sale today. This was a story that my mom used to read to me when I was a little girl, and now I'm reading it to Gwen, and I get to read it to you guys, too. All right, this is Caps for Sale by Esphyr Slobodkina. That's a long name, isn't it? Once, there was an old peddler who sold caps. But he was not like an ordinary peddler, carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on top of his head. First, he had his own cap, a checked cap, then a bunch of gray caps, then a bunch of brown caps, then a bunch of blue caps, and on the very top, a bunch of red caps. Oh no, Gwen dropped her cap. There's your white cap, Gwen. He walked up and down the streets, holding himself very straight, so as not to upset his caps. As he went along, he called, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." Do you want to see that picture? Look at all his hats, his caps. Caps is an old-fashioned word, kind of, for hats. Oh, no, we're not going to stand up in our chair. Can you sit down, please? Sit down, please. Oh, okay. Do you want to sit on Mama's lap? Okay, you can sit on Mama's lap. All right, let's keep reading. One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up the street. He walked down the street, calling, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." But nobody wanted any caps. Nobody even wanted a red cap. He began to feel very hungry, but he had no money for lunch. "I think I'll go for a walk in the country," said he, and he walked out of town slowly, slowly, so as not to upset his cats. Did you find Gwen found a big yellow ball that she wants me to throw for her? Do you want me to throw it for you? Oh my goodness, it's bouncing! He walked for a long time until he came to a great big tree. "That's a nice place for a rest," thought he, and he sat down very slowly under the tree, and he leaned back little by little against the tree trunk so as not to disturb the caps on his head. Then he put up his hand to feel if they were straight. First his own checked cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very top. They were all there, so he went to sleep. He slept for a long time. When he woke up, he was refreshed and rested. Do you notice anything about him that's different, Brack Stars? Uh-oh. But before standing up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were in the right place. And all he felt was his own checked cap. He looked to the right of him, no caps. He looked to the left of him, no caps. He looked to the back of him, no caps. He looked behind the tree, no caps. Then he looked up into the tree, and what do you think he saw? Do you have a guess, Brack Stars? What do you think he saw? On every branch sat a monkey. On every monkey was a gray, or a brown, or a blue, or a red cap. The peddler looked at the monkeys. The monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. "You monkeys, you," he said, shaking a finger at them. "You give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook their fingers back at him and said, "Tss, tss, tss." My pages are sticking together. There we go. This made the peddler angry, so he shook both of his hands at them and said, "You monkeys, you give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook both their hands back at him and said, "Tss, tss, tss." Now he felt quite angry. He stamped his foot and he said, "You monkeys, you better give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stamped their feet back at him and said, "Tss, tss, tss." By the time this peddler was really very, very angry, he stamped both his feet and shouted, "You monkeys, you must give me back my caps!" But the monkeys only stamped both of their feet back at him and said, "Tss, tss, tss." At last, he became so angry that he pulled off his own cap, threw it on the ground, and began to walk away. But then each monkey pulled off his cap. Let's see, did I skip a page? Nope, I didn't. And all the gray caps, and all the brown caps, and all the blue caps, and all the red caps came flying down out of the tree. Why do you think the monkeys did that? Did we notice that they were copying him a lot in the earlier part of the story? So the peddler picked up his caps and put them back on his head. First his own checked cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, and then the red caps on the very top. And slowly, slowly, he walked back to town calling, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." The end. And that is caps for sale. We'll see you tomorrow. Gwen, do you want to come say bye-bye? Oh, you're already waving. Good job. Gwen brought her teacup over. We'll see you tomorrow for Story Time with Gwen. Love you, Brack Stars. Mwah! Bye-bye.